Take a look at that. Let's give it a try. Are you hungry?
I'm hungry.
A lot of people insist that you use a russet or a Yukon Gold. I like to use the biggest potatoes because you get a lot more yield, right? So big baking potatoes right here, and I'll just slice off big old slices. The size really doesn't matter on these. Obviously, the smaller the cube, the quicker they're gonna cook. All right, and we got another red onion. Had these left over from fajitas last night, so let's put a little red onion in there. Of course, a lot of people get bent out of shape over ingredients, and they say, well, what if I don't have red onion? It doesn't matter. So I just happen to have a red onion here. We're actually in a camp, honey camp. So, you know, you could have a yellow onion, you could have a sweet onion, you could have a white onion, whatever you want to use. But I like red because it looks nice, nice color contrast. And then lastly, green bell pepper. Again, this is leftover from fajitas that we made last night. We made some delicious fajitas here before we went to bed. So green bell pepper. There we go. That looks like the makings of some type of a home fry dish. All right, Blackstone Adventure Ready 28-inch griddle. I'm on low right now. I'm gonna probably go medium-ish. You're gonna have to decide where you set the knobs on your griddle because you might have a 28-inch with 2 burners. You might have a 36-inch griddle with 4 burners, or you might have a small 17-inch. You've got a little bit of olive and canola oil mixture here, straight down on the griddle top. My personal rule of thumb is I like to rub oil into the griddle surface before and after I cook. Always give it a nice glisten, and then you can use more underneath your food. But I feel that helps to maintain that really nice seasoning on your griddle top. So there we go. Got olive oil in the griddle and our little home fry mixture over here. Okay, it looks beautiful. You can immediately season that up with Blackstone's breakfast blend. If you don't have breakfast blend, use whatever you want to use. I've got a bunch of seasonings that I use, but Blackstone's breakfast blend is a nice no-brainer. If you're doing anything breakfast, sausage, you're doing home fries, just gives you that good flavor. Up next, we have some Colorado pronghorn prairie sage sausage. So I made this with my October pronghorn. This has been in the cooler for, you know, a day and a half or so. So it's gonna be semi-frozen. And that's probably actually the best way. Usually it's thawed, right? But if you want to cut sausage and get them in those nice, pretty discs, having it semi-frozen is probably the best. Come on over here, Steve. We'll slice this up, and you see what I mean. So you can get the knife through there, but you can kind of get that perfect medallion that you want to get for that good plate presentation. Now we don't need to season these anymore because I already have prairie sage sausage seasoning in there. So these are gonna go straight down the griddle. These happen to be 80% Colorado pronghorn antelope and 20% ground pork shoulder. We're gonna put a ham steak straight down on the griddle top. Look at that. Same thing, I'm gonna go with Blackstone's breakfast blend on that ham steak. All right. My goodness, so we already have the makings of an incredible breakfast here. A lot of people, when they get a Blackstone, this is what they first think of. They think about cooking the ultimate breakfast, so I guess that's what we're doing today. Up next, I'm always a big fan of the Sara Lee Artisano bread. I don't have any connection with them, but hey, Sara Lee, if you want to hook me up, give me a call. And butter. I'm in the camp, so my butter knife is in the van. I like to use Country Crock. Again, I'm plugging the stuff, but if I'm buttering bread, for me, Country Crock's the way to go. So just get a little bit there. And look, it's so soft, you could even spread it with a pocket knife. So let's come on over here to the griddle top with our toast. I'm just gonna go ahead and toast this first and get it out of the way. Then we can move it up onto a platter. Oh baby, come on in here, Steve. You ready for this? The flipping of the ham steak. Oh baby, right there. I don't think I need to say anything. That's picture's worth 1,000 words. So we're gonna go ahead and get the toast on here because there's nothing as bad as waiting till the end to do your toast, which I do all the time, and then forget about it, and your entire meal is done, and you've forgotten about your toast. So we're just gonna get it toasted and get it out of the way like so. I like to do my eggs last, but these home fries are looking good. The steak's looking good. Let's go in here. Come on, Steve. Let's go in here and flip our sausage, our prairie sage antelope sausage. Very lean. When you do wild game, you have to put some pork in your sausage, otherwise it's gonna be very dry. And I only do 20% pork. In truth, I could probably have done 30 or 40%. We can flip these a few times until we get the color exactly as we like. Flip it, there we go. And get both sides golden brown. This one's looking almost perfect already, so I'm gonna pull out my little fajita platter from last night. I'm gonna put our toast on there. This one's looking pretty good as well. And we'll just keep checking those. That one's not bad. And we'll set our toast over here in the corner. Now we can go down with some eggs. Here we go, Blackstone egg rings. Love the silicone egg rings. Huge improvement over the old metal ones, which did not work nearly as well. I like to use the non-stick cooking spray or Pam or any type of spray when you're doing eggs or pancakes or crepes. This makes things easier. Eggs, if you want a suggestion for eggs, I get all of ours at Sam's and at Costco because you can get 1.5 dozen of organic eggs for the same price as you would get like 6 eggs at a regular grocery store. But the egg rings help, especially like this. We're camping, we're on an uneven surface on the side of a hill, and the egg rings just help to keep everything together. And once again, pepper or salt's great, but we've got the Blackstone breakfast blend, so why not? A little bit goes a long way with this. You don't need to use a lot. Meanwhile, the ham steak is definitely done. Check that out, Steve. Wow, ham steak's looking good. Toast is looking good. Home fries are probably going to be done as well. So we'll pull the home fries really quick. Check those out. I'm realizing we didn't bring ketchup to camp, but that's fine. That's what happens when you're at a hunting camp. But you bring your Blackstone griddle with you, and look what you can do. This is going to give us the fuel we need for a busy afternoon of hunting. I'll put a few of these on there like this, rice and runny. We'll turn, Steve, you like yours over, right?
Yep.
Bam. There's one for Steve. Let's do 2 like that for Steve. Bam, just like that. Our sausage is looking good over here. In fact, let's go ahead and pull our sausage right there. That's our antelope sausage. Got that out near Lamar, Colorado. Shout out to Cameron if you're watching. All right. And now we do a quick clean on our griddle top. If it's seasoned properly, just use one of these sharpened edge scrapers, and you should be able to get in there like so. Scrape off all that yucky sausage, ham. I'm losing things here. I'm dropping the seasonings. Scrape off all that yucky sausage, egg, ham residue straight off the griddle top. So that's all she wrote. And we can grab some paper towels like so. You can use, definitely want to use some gloves if you want to. Just know that it is a hot griddle top. If you slip, you're going to get burned. So I'm taking that risk. Right now I'm doing this barehanded. And then, when the griddle is clean to your liking, you can grab your cooking oil again, your cooking spray, and you should be able to just rub, once again, that light coating of oil into your griddle top like that. It's ready to store away, or it's ready to go straight into the next recipe, griddle off. Take a look at that. I get one of those runny eggs in my toast, just like that. Look at that, baby. I think it's Blackstone Betty Desiree who was always talking about dippy eggs. Look at that. Here we go. It's messy, but I don't care. All right, everybody, it doesn't get better than this. Breakfast in the snowy Pine Ridge area of Nebraska. We have to get back to hunting, but do it upright with your Blackstone. Take it wherever you're going. They are adventure ready. So until next time, everybody, this is Todd and Aaron and Steve. We're saying praise the Lord and pass the breakfast. Praise the Lord and pass the mule deer. This is a good size one, decent size. I have to quit talking and we need to start packing it out.